What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And this is early morning talks. We got one like, one on the chat. Middlebox J, what's up, brother? Afternoon. Come on, Luke said that send the child back to school. Middlebox J in with that counterpunch this morning. Salute to you, brother. Actually, that's what I'm headed back to. I hope I didn't leave my Beats by Dre. And okay, good. All right, I have them. And I just got to find my case. I thought I left my Beats by Dre at my family house, you know, chilling with my dad. Big Boss, what's up, brother? In the house, stand up. Yes, it is fight day. That's why I'm hauling ass back to my work state to get ready to counterpunch this live stream. So this is a pre-live stream before the live stream. And I did question, I'm like, well, why is it coming on at 3 p.m. our time? Because it's all about the fans, you know? You guys have to watch it at a decent hour and not 3, 4 in the morning. You know, I think a lot of shows should be like that, honestly. But if it's not really a UK-based fighter, a lot of people don't watch it, so to say, unless it's like a big name. But, no, I'm excited for this fight, man. I've done all my content for the day, so you guys have about 4. I just dropped one, so we have about 4 more, you know, different topics and all that good stuff. Ryan Garcia, in case you guys missed the weigh-in yesterday, Luke came. They both made weight. That's the most important thing. Gloves are off. Sweet science. Hi, Kurt, smashing the content. You love it. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I think that this fight should be a very good fight. You know, one thing I don't want to say, I don't want to see a shutout. And the reason why I don't want to see a shutout, I want people to learn something. And when I say people, I mean I want Garcia to learn, hey, there are levels to the game. Now, if he can get him out, that's probably best for him. Because when that locomotive starts going, Luke Campbell can become a problem round 5 and 6. Apple Warney XX, new to the channel. Excellent to watch. Appreciate you. Welcome to the community. Lady Sean done dim season. What's up, baby? How you doing? Counterpunch to you. Counterpunch to you. I will be live going later. And I am live now. Contragolpe. I love that word. Oh, it's mine. Jack Obelisk. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Oh, it's going good. I'm just driving back to Austin. Counterpunch to you. Happy New Year from Scotland. Mark Purdy. Counterpunch to you. No notifications again. Jim McDonald. Jim McDonald Boxing. I don't know what's going on, man. That's YouTube. You know, happy 2021. I know, right? Manny Cena. Happy New Year to everybody. Hey, we made it. We survived that other year. Okay. All right. Slither got the notification. That's cool. That's cool in the game. The background you driving looks green screened. Does it? No, no. Not really. Happy New Year's from Wales. No, it's just green, mean trees. You guys got trees everywhere. Welcome to Louisiana. Jim Brown in the building. Counterpunch to you, brother. The man with the wrench. He'll put you on the bench. Start talking shit. Craig Bird, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year's to you. You know, I'm starting to think, though, honestly, I think that everybody, I don't think everyone gets notifications, and I think the people that do get notifications are the people that currently go to the live chats. You know what I mean? Because I fail to, I'm not going to give to the reality that over 40,000 some odd subscribers get one YouTube and we got 67. I just know. I think the people, it's a pool of people that come and then they get the notifications. But then again, you know, the bell is a lot of times people subscribe and the bell's off, so I get that too. You know, Lee Foster, Counterpunch to you. Mike Brown, Luke is a gatekeeper. Ooh. Mike Brown coming in hard. We missed you on the panel yesterday, man. What panel? Lady Chan, what panel? Obviously you did, because I don't know what panel you're talking about. I'm kind of pumped for the fight. I'm pumped for the fight too, Jim Brown. Jake B, I don't always get notifications. Arlette from New York, NYC, in the place to be. Home Run DMC, come see me. Keep my day job. Yes, sirree. But yeah, Happy New Year's, Arlette. Happy New Year's to everybody, you know. But yeah, it's fight day. It's fight day. That's what I'm pumped to see. I mean, you know what? And first I thought it was in the UK. I'm like, I thought it was here, but then it's like, no, it's gonna be like 3. So why is it in 3? Is it gonna be in the UK? But then no, they got the weigh-in in Texas. So what the hell, man? Strange. This fight is set for UK primetime. It is, but that's what I'm talking about. I mean, if it's a UK-based fighter, I think they should start doing that because it's better for, you think about it. If you were in the UK, would you rather pay a pay-per-view at 7 o'clock at night? At 7 o'clock at night or what? 2, 3 in the morning? People think about that. People are like, do I fucking bloody want to stay up? I've been having too many drinks by that time. Fuck that. And you don't go. For 2020 wrap up in boxing message. You know, I forgot my other phone, and that's mostly where I get the notifications. That's what it is, Lady Sean. And I don't get them on here. That's the problem. I don't know why. I need to check the notifications or whatever. You messaged, remember. I did. I probably did. I don't know. Maybe I was half asleep or something. Big ups, Kurt, and the CBN family. Joe DC. Counterpunch to you, brother. UK fans do get the short end of the stick mostly. Yeah, and it's crazy. You guys are ahead of us. We're behind and shit. Something happens and shit. What happened? We're behind time. We only pay a $1.99 a month for the Zone subscription, so we good. Yeah, ain't that a bitch? I remember hearing that. Like, we pay like $20 a month or something like that. Jerry Slaughter, he said, bomb squad to this day. Chris Serrano in the place. Counterpunch to you. It's not pay-per-view in the UK. It's on the Zone. Oh, that's right. The Zone did go out to you guys. Because, I mean, mostly it's through Sky Sports or Matchroom or something like that, right? So now you got, well, Sky Sports. So you guys are really now just like getting liberated and shit. So you're good. But it's still a clever thing to do is to put it on prime time. Damn, that makes me want to move to the UK. In Bloom, Happy New Year's to you too. I will keep up that fire, that hot lava. That's crazy. You pay fucking $3, what is that? $3 in US for the zone? That's crazy. See, you guys stop complaining. We pay $20 a month, and if you do watching those other shows, that's like 75 to 100. So the LGBTQ are now claiming the FedEx box and the gloves are fact and no. What? Okay. Yeah, they did. They switched the gloves at the last minute. I'd pay another $1.99 to Axe Mannix on Manatee. Yeah, he's not really. Yeah, he's not. I don't know where they screened him from. Maybe they owed somebody a favor. You know what I'm saying? Brendan Keno, keep up the good work. You are a man going places. Appreciate you, brother. Absolutely. I'm about to go to this Austin place and go live. Yeah. Chris Mannix. Yeah, he's kind of. What's the word for Chris? I mean, I don't want to be talking about the man, but he's dry. Yeah. Replace him with Snoop Dogg. Man, Snoop come there high and shit, glasses. Oh shit, he got knocked the fuck out. Oh. I can see that shit. Him and Snoop Dogg. You know what? Joe DC. Because I know a lot of people are asking me about that. A lot of people are asking me about that Tay Jones interview. I've seen it, and that was one of my last videos I done today. Oh yeah, Manny, we'll have 52 by then, 53 by then. Did you say by April? Yeah, we'll have a lot more than 50,000. We can't hear you. Your phone's vibrating. Let's do this. Hold on. Let me do this because I know I have my put on my earbuds real quick. My Power Beats Pro. Okay, let's see. Let me put on the Bluetooth capabilities. Okay, can you guys hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, kind of. I'm on the interstate. And I'm in Williamsburg. Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. Is that UFC we're talking about? Still rattling. You guys can't hear me? Anyone hear me? Yes, no, yes. I mean, it's in a case, but the case is rattling for some reason. How about now? In a helicopter. Feels like I'm in a helicopter. Salute CPB. Happy New Year 2021. Boxing finesse. Counterpunch to you, brother. Okay, clear now. Good. Yes. Good. Great. Love the reception. Oh. Damn, I got to turn the notifications down. I got one and damn near blew my eardrum out. But, yeah, the fight will be happening. Home of Mexico Jr. and a lot of other shit. You know, Mexico, like Texas, it's like bigger than most countries and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, James, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. David Logan, good luck from Scotland. Scotland's in the house. But, oh, shit. Now it looks like it's going to rain. I would hate to drive through all this shit. You know? Garcia's little bro, Sugar Rush. Yeah, he's Mad Chad. He's little bro. You guys, look at this scenery here. Let me show you guys here. This is Shreveport, but look at the sky. I gotta drive through this shit. Look at this. So this is Shreveport. It's like a casino town, right? Mention Hawaii in the place. Aloha. But look at the sky. It looks like it's gonna like rain dogs and cats. But that's shitty to be driving through this shit. So I guess the faster I get there, the faster I can shut it down. But I should get there around 1 o'clock. That would be crazy to do like a 5-hour stream, which I'm not gonna do like that. But have you ever watched darts before? It's good. It's a good buzz. That's a good buzz. No, never seen it. Fuck it. Oh, is it Fuck It Thailand or Puck It Thailand? No, Fuck It Thailand, right? Nikki Ocean. Oops, looks gray though, fam. Yeah, it does. It's the third fight on. Third fight. I don't think so. Not yet. I mean, I haven't seen anything. Just watched your prediction for tonight's fight, and you said Luke looks confident. I think the total opposite. He looks defeated. Damn, he looks defeated? Like, hey, I've lost before and it's time to lose again? Is that what you mean? Is that what you're trying to say? Kurt, AJ, or Fury? I don't know yet. I got to see these guys fight again. I can't give you a prediction on those two. I think both guys look game. I love your analysis. It's pure, raw, and straight up how it is. James, appreciate you, brother. Or A. What's A stand for, James? This is just A. Yeah, be careful driving, yeah. Yeah, I'm a pretty much expert driver. So I take risk all the time doing shit that I have no business doing. But I'm good at it, so. You know, wouldn't that be shitty if, like, YouTube shut your shit down because you were driving? No, it's against the guidelines. We can't have you driving and streaming. You can't do that. That's against the law. We want to see Fury prove us wrong by honoring the third fight. Okay, well. If it happens, it happens. Big up yourself. Keep the good work. From the UK. Saeed Mia. Counterpunch to you. Oh, a native word meaning agwu is a Nigerian, bro. Okay, Niger. That's what's up. Campbell trending down, past peak. Garcia trending up, on the way to peak. Same feel as Canelo versus Smith. Luke ain't nothing special. Mad Chad. That's okay. Appreciate the counterpunch. Garcia loses. Garcia loses. Oscar still has Virgil Ortiz and Jaime Munguia. Yeah, he does. But you know, but if you notice, Oscar's his demeanor has changed a lot towards Ryan since he lost Canelo. See, if you got one guy, that's just like being an agent. If you got an agent to say someone like Will Smith, you don't need any more agent. You don't need any more talent. Your sole priority is to get that particular person fights or work, right? In that case, projects, right? And because you know you're getting 10%, so he's making 20 million. That means you're making 200,000, right? You know? So, yeah, you don't need that. But when you're dealing with someone like Canelo Alvarez that had a contract like that. Think about the amount of money Oscar De La Hoya used to make off of Canelo per fight. You know, so it's easy to start overlooking guys. But look, Oscar De La Hoya, he did the same thing with Ryan Garcia as Bob Arum did with Floyd Mayweather. Okay, he did the same shit. He's doing that Bob Arum shit where he thought and he has enough talent, so he really starts overlooking and not respecting the talent that he has. Andrew Hutchinson. Greetings from England, UK. Salute to you, brother. Fury owes Wilder nothing or a third fight. Wilder didn't sign the contract in time. Correct, Kurt? I mean, if that was so correct, though, why are we having a mediation? Because Canelo, Eric Burks, because Canelo was ducking boxers. You know, it's bad when you get to a situation where you feel that you're just too this or too that. That's the problem. You know, you start getting to that Floyd status or that Floyd-like status, because I don't think you could get to a Floyd status without. Well, he has some pretty decent numbers. I mean, he's like signed that big ass Major League Baseball soundtrack and shit. You know, so I think that it's going to be hard to humble him unless you can knock him out. That is true, because I don't think beating him will work. See, you can beat Canelo, but you're not going to decision Canelo. So that, you know what I mean? And someone will always have some type of, like when he fought Lara, that was a popularity contest, you know, with Canelo. Canelo looked shitty. Canelo looked bad. That shit was like, excuse me, it was like De La Hoya versus, what's that cat's name out of Germany? Felix Stern. You know, so it will never be in it. But what happened to De La Hoya right after that? He went up, but Canelo's a whole different beast. Kurt, what do you think about Billy Joe Saunders as a fighter and a person? I mean, he's a great fighter. You know, he does a lot of dark humor. A lot of people don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think he, you know, like the shit with hitting the women and all that, like dark humor wise, the shit was hilarious. But then that shit ain't going to fly. You can't do shit like that. You know, telling the flight attendants that Ben and whoever, Ben Davison, they had COVID, so they kicked them off the plane. They kicked them all off the plane. No permanent damn. Let's be real. AJ is the only boxer Mayweather like. Even Mayweather recognizes that. Flying across the world during COVID, but I'm a bit biased. I just feel Canelo star power is falling off worldwide. Zaro's two-time. Canelo doesn't care. Why? Because Canelo has Mexico behind him. And one thing we know about Mexico, Mexicans will support their fighters. You know what I mean? And he doesn't even look Mexican. So that tells you something. You know, they support their fighters. If he keeps winning, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that support him. You know, and I think that's why Canelo decided to go back with the zone, because if he went pay-per-view wise after he's already shitting on pay-per-view, he shitted on the idea of pay-per-view. You know, you don't clash with pay-per-view, but he did it anyway because he thought that pay-per-view was going to be dead you know, that the zone was the future, which a lot of that stuff is. You know what I mean? Why you think it's going worldwide? If it wasn't that great, it wouldn't be going worldwide. So, you know, take that how it is. Sorry, AJ isn't Mayweather like. I just found out Ryan Garcia has 3 kids with 2 different girls. Tank has 2 kids with different women. These men are taking the A.B. Wilder route with making all these babies so young. Arlette. Well, that comes with the territory. You know, those guys, listen, if you're making money and you know you're going places, you know, like, especially with, you attract that type of stuff. It's gonna come. Damn, I thought he was like 19. No, he's young, you know. Those guys ain't cared. It reminds me of a Mike Epps special. Mike Epps, he was doing a Shaq, you know, he has the Shaq comedy hour. And then Mike Epps was like, he was telling Shaq, you know, man, we got all type of women pregnant. We didn't care who we gave our seed to. Here you go. You can have some. Oh, man. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin. Good morning to you, Curtis. Afternoon here. Happy New Year's also. Happy New Year's to you, Nikki Blue Austin. Yeah, they need to protect themselves. Arlette, I do agree. Fury cannot beat AJ unless he cheats. Eddie is with an eagle eyes to catch him. Well, I mean, that type of stuff, you can't. Look, everybody should understand. The only person in the world you should point the finger at is Team Wilder. You can't say this guy was cheating because we didn't do our fucking job. You know what I mean? You can't say that. You just say because you can't do your job and you didn't supposedly do your job, because that's the argument. If you didn't do your job in the trainer and your head fucking trainer did not do his job, why are you blaming the other team? If I'm Wilder, I should be like this. Well, damn, with fucking friends, a corner like I have, who needs enemies? He needed to cheat me then. If they, you know, I mean, if it was that horrendous, like they say, you know, easily debunked. Andy Ruiz Jr. Did you make a prediction for tonight yet? I think I missed it. Zaros, I did, man. A couple days ago. Yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah. Counterpunch. Garcia 22-1. Believe. Ooh. Gerald. Good morning, Kurt. I agree. The zone is the future. I mean, those streaming services are anyway. Anybody that has a Roku television, you know what I'm saying? That's what do you think you deal with? You don't really need cable. You just need internet. You know, you could subscribe to the cable. You still have to buy the bundle, but it's still all about applications. You know what I mean? Wilder fan don't watch boxing. They only watched Wilder, which is why they never seen a flop of a glove on. That's right. They don't watch. Most of those fans, and look, they're not fans. Look, okay. They're just spectators. And what I mean by that, they're not fans. Fans support their fighters. They support the fighters. They don't do the shit. They don't watch it on Fire Stick or watch highlights on YouTube. They don't buy fucking fights. A lot of them don't. You know, and you hear most of those people, and like I told you, what is it? Was it 15? How many people that signed that petition to overturn the decision, right? How many people did that? Why weren't they doing that shit for Cotto back in the day? But you know, they were their girlfriends also at the time. Yeah, they had a lot of girlfriends, you know what I mean? And you think girlfriends are not going to get with somebody rich? There's oil men that have 10 babies, and they work in the oil field, and they make about 100K a year, some of them, 150. You know what I mean? And they got babies everywhere. So imagine a guy that's making twice as much as that, or 3 or 4 times as that in his career. That doesn't even hold a candle to that of an oil guy. They make serious dough. You know, if you're making $500,000, even $500,000 $200,000 a fight. There's possible to have children everywhere. Look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has like 8 kids. Hey, look, Terrence Bud Crawford just had another baby. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, we got another baby. Yeah, I named her. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, you got, dude, that's pretty much it. Especially like smaller places, you know, because basically a lot of people, like Ryan Garcia, he's not in LA. He's in a smaller town, maybe not too far from LA. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Look at Andy Ruiz. He got 5 kids. He likes to do more than eat. You know what I mean? Canelo has 4 kids with 4 different women too. Arlette, there you go. You know what I mean? Everybody want a piece of Canelo. They got a piece of that money. He don't mind giving it up. That's his hijos. He don't care. You know what I mean? They know they set. They are set. And in fact, they are more secluded because in Mexico, if all these women are in Mexico of Canelo, Mexico has a very bad problem with kidnapping. So a lot of his kids are just not even really shown in the spotlight, which is freaking smart. You know, exactly, Lady Shan. It just comes with that. I got 5, all with my wife. Joe DC, counterpunch to you. You know, one woman will get the check if she ever leaves you instead of 5. You know what I mean? You know, no one shares that but her. You know, unless it's some outside stuff that Joe DC got going on. You know, Canelo got his wife's eye tattooed on him. Oh, wow. I didn't know Canelo got married. I have 8 with my wife, 3 of them box. Nice. Tyson Fury is going to put Wilder into retirement. Carl Green, if he keeps fighting that shit, he will. That'll be like some Povetkin stuff. No, Povetkin. I used to have problems saying that shit. You can't say Povetkin. It's Povetkin, dude. Let's read. Counterpunch to you. Canelo can have half of Mexico pregnant and still won't be down. And like Holyfield was, Canelo got long money. Yeah, he got American money. You know, and he's Mexican. He's not American that come there, you know, because I think a lot of places, if you're American and you come to a place where your currency is a lot higher, they adjust your currency. Yeah, they fuck over you because they know. Like if you were, like, let's say you go to Dominican Republic, right? And you go to buy a house, they will adjust that shit to what your money is. You know what I mean? That's jacked up. Whereas if you're a Dominican, you would get paid a Dominican rate. It's jacked up, you know, but Canelo's Mexican, so he got all that cash, you know. Prove that Dillian is European level at best. Dianobol. Call Green. Oh, Dianobol, that's the stuff that was in his system. AJ beats Fury. Apple XX. Colum Caper. Yeah, Andy Ruiz. I'm just staying in shape. I'm ready to show you guys episode 3. I've been ripping. I've been working hard. I've been working hard. But this shit's hard. I've never done anything like this in my life. And you know something weird? And I don't want to just keep shitting on Andy Ruiz, but it's true. Andy Ruiz should have been doing this shit in 19. The last ass end of 19, he should have been training like this. So he, you know, he's behind. You know, I guess better late than never and all, but damn, dude, you should have been doing this shit like from the beginning. You should have been doing it. Like there's no, you know, that's why he's on the redemption list. And exactly, Adam, I'm with you. He should have fought somebody. He's behind. He could have fought in fucking COVID. You know what I mean? He didn't have to sit back and look, Andy Ruiz, he revealed to a lot of people the type of shit. And I think it all was because of AJ. He got that AJ money. And then when you start getting long money like that, it happens to fighters though. It does. You start acting different. You start acting funny. You know, you get those 2 big paydays. Look at Marcos Maidana. That motherfucker fought Mayweather twice and ain't never fought again. He got fat and shit too. You can't, Andy ain't the only one that got big money and fell off, right? Robert Guerrero, another one, you know, got that money, that Mayweather money, ain't never got money like that. And then, you know, just fucking fell off, right? Triple G was another one. Start getting that Canelo money. All of a sudden, the guys that you were chasing, you don't want to chase no more. Now they chasing you. You had guys like Erislandy Lara calling you out, and you're not even trying to fight no one like that. And actually, that was before Canelo. But he got that Canelo check. He didn't want to fight anyone anymore. So people act different. They change. You know? No. Callum, he's not the same because he got that fucking Canelo money. That's what happens. You get money like that, Skrilla 50. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. When you get that type of money after that first payday, or sometimes you don't even need that. You know, you're getting M's. You start getting millions where you're getting like hundreds of thousands, 200,000 there, 150 there, 80,000. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get 300,000, you know, and like, you have to understand, you have to break that shit with your trainers, with your promoters, your fucking managers. You know what I mean? You have to pay all that shit. And don't be a champion. Then you got to pay sanctioning fees. So you will come out with a little something, but it ain't going to be what the purse was. The purse is just there to be split. Now, look, before Triple G, it ain't had nothing to do with age with Triple G. It doesn't. Triple G decided not to start taking tough competition when he fought Canelo, because he's like, if I'm going to take, it's going to be at a price. Because why? You gave this man all this money. He got a split. You know, he didn't want to take the solid flat rate, right? He got his split. When he got his split, he got that damn draw, right? He didn't want to fight no one else. I want Canelo. I want, like, dude, fight somebody else. You're the unified middleweight champion of the world. You lost your IBF belt. He was going to be undisputed. His whole big thing was undisputed, remember? I want to be undisputed. And then he let that fucking belt go to Derevyanchenko, and he ended up fighting Derevyanchenko any fucking way. After he lost all the belts, mind you, to Canelo, he ended up fighting Derevyanchenko. So he couldn't have it. You know what I mean? So he could have been undisputed. He gave up undisputed to fight Canelo again, and then lost all of the fucking belts. Way to go, Triple G. But I mean, people just change. They change like that. It's hard to run at 5 a.m. in silk pajamas. My pajamas are getting dirty. I don't want to run today. Let's make a steak. Mom, you want a steak? Let's go down there by that nice couch, grad-fed beef. I'm like, dude, yeah. But that's what happens. People are not, when they get that type of money, they're not the same. And I think like their drive, their motivation changes when that money gets, I mean, it's almost like you want to destroy a driven person, give them money. Like, give them too much money. Like, let's say someone has a plan. Man, I got to go to the military and and I'm going to go to school, and I need the military for them to pay my school. And then when I pay my school, when I go to the military, I'm just going to use the GI Bill, get my, use them to pay my college, go to college. Then when I get my college, do all that at the same time, get me a job when I get out, you know, of graduate school, get out of graduate school, then I'll be working on the craft that I have. Fuck that. Give me someone gives them $5 million. They ain't doing none of that shit no more. They're fucking around drinking and shit. Man, what happened? I thought you were going to the military. Man, fuck that. I got $5 million. Damn, man, you were running every day at like 5. Unboxed with Liam. You know what I mean? You're not the same. Give you fucking money. Like, dude, I just wanted just enough money to pay for school. You might not even go to school. School is right here. I got this school right here. $5 million. That's my school. So, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, it's crazy. Unboxed with Leon. Hey, Kurt, it's been a long time since I came to the live. Well, welcome back, brother. Welcome back. It's a shame as nobody's talking to him about it, sitting him down, etc. See Rocky, I know, right? Hey, Adrian, I'm gonna buy this new house. You like it? Hey, Budkiss. You like it, don't you, Budkiss? You know, then he went broke. Then he had to fight again. That's exactly what happened. He ain't used to that shit. He's punching meat and shit, breaking people's legs and long shark for for Charlie M and all those type of cats. You know? Kaylin Simon, counterpunch to you. I know dudes will quit work for 50 grand. Hell yeah, you give somebody a large amount of money, you break their motive. Not everyone is prepared to deal with money. That's what it is. I mean, a lot of people, they need small increments. Okay, perfect example, guys. Tyson Fury. Think about it. Tyson Fury, his big payday didn't really come yet. Right? The big payday was fucking the second fight with Klitschko. Right? Think about it. Joy Style gives AJ a lots of problems. AJ will sit back, though. He won't let Joyce jab him like that. It'll be a jabbing contest, if anything. And then Dubois didn't fucking jab. You know, and when he decided to jab, it was already too late because Joe Joyce had already established the distance. He already knew, hey, he already had him swelling. He already, he already threw him off, and he would not move his fucking head. So what could you do? That's not AJ. AJ will do exactly what he did with fucking Pulev. He will pull counter that jab because that's what Joyce is throwing. He will pull counter that jab and catch his ass with a right hand. You know what I mean? He'll change the whole dynamic of that whole round by doing that one thing. That fight ain't gonna. Not with a jab. You're not gonna beat someone with a jab, especially when someone's jabbing your ass back. AJ ain't gonna sit there and let him set up a jab. You know, I'm gonna hit you with a jab, and I'm gonna do it all day. AJ, okay, yeah. We're gonna see about that shit. So many in the entertainment industry comes from no cash, no fame, and get overwhelmed with that rock star and fame. Bars. You're right, Mad Chad. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you know what? Let's hit that like button. AJ has improved his jab tremendously. Yeah. Boxing Logic United. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you on this Saturday. Okay, it's getting all right. Need to be gone by 8. Fantasy matchup: Nigel Benn versus Canelo at 160. Nigel Benn was a fucking beast. You gotta knock. You know it's bad about Nigel Benn. You know, appreciate that super chat, big blue. Boxing Logics United. If you want some gritty shit talking live stream in depth, go to Boxing Logics United. It is some good shit. Guys, go over there. You know, if you don't like that, be like Michael Jackson. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. AJ has improved his whole game. He has, Daniel. Now, Snarly _Crows, counterpunch to you. I can see White boxing on until his late 30s and getting turned over by a younger guy coming through. Yeah. He his thing is uppercuts. If you hit him with an uppercut, he will go down. If you hit him with a harder one, he will be knocked out. That's it. It's his chin. You know, he can take head punches, and it's places where everyone has that sweet spot, people, especially heavyweights. Joshua, you catch him right here. Catch him right here. You got him. But this is a pressure point right here, in case you guys didn't know. It's right above your ear. If you feel right here, okay? Like right here, it's a pressure point. You know? And it will throw you the fuck off if someone hits you there. You know, ask somebody like Hop Keto and shit. They know. They'll tell you. You know? If you're Wilder, it's a soft spot. AJ is big, stiff, and full of lactic acid. Joyce and Usyk both beat AJ. Yeah, because you know, like if you look at Usyk, though, it's like Usyk's not all ripped up, but you know, you could tell he's flexible, you know, he's loose. Joe Joyce is the same. You know, Tony Bellew's built like that too. He all stocky and cut up. Come on, my vids are fire too now. Oh, the videos are fire. Yes, sir. They are fire. Yes, sir. You know, I just love the live streams. First thing comes to mind. You know, we may get on there tonight. Hey, what do you think of Porter turning down the $1 million deal? Well, Porter, I counterpunched this earlier, but to talk briefly on Porter was getting lowballed. He was, because you can't offer Porter half the amount of money that his rival got. He got $2 million. Spence got $2 million, right? So why would you, because you know the narrative is Errol Spence is better than, or a bigger star in the welterweight division is Terrence Crawford. Okay, well, Bob Arum, he's making that shit true by offering $1 million. And you know damn well he got $2 million with Spence. That's his competitor. So if you know, well, Nike and Reebok were at war, and then you had a person that's coming on the outside, and then Reebok offered more money, you know, twice as much money to your competitor, you know, at Reebok than Nike did. Why would you look at Nike? You should look at Nike like, I don't think so. No, he should at least offer the man $2 million. But here's the problem with Sean Porter. Sean Porter should have at least gave him an offer that he would accept. That's what you do. Look, we will fight Terrence Crawford if you offer me $2 million. You know what I mean? 1.5. You know, meet somewhere in the middle. But Bob is being Bob. High and low sports Zentrum. Happy New Year's to you too, brother. Appreciate the super chat. Usyk will probably beat a Tyson Fury. He probably will, boxing logic. He probably will. A lot of people look, dude, if you can make Vladimir Klitschko look bad, and Vladimir is a full-fledged, new age heavyweight. You know what I mean? That's Klitschko. Why do you think the Klitschkos were so damn difficult to beat? Because they were so damn big. Usyk won't touch Fury. Oh, okay. Well, I doubt that, but, you know, Joyce best chin. You know, him and Ruiz have the best chin. I get you there. Slotello presents. Did you see after AJ kept talking about how Fury knows about his uppercut, Fury tweets a clip of him uppercutting Wilder and said, big boy uppercut. AJ is already in his head. Well, the problem with media, you can't take back what you said. If you said AJ beat the shit out of you, you can't go back. Well, I didn't. Yeah, you did. You said that already. You know? Now he could say, well, he was a novice and I was taking it easy on him, but I don't even think that's the case, because then Tyson Fury was talking about how he was hitting him to the body and shit like that. He was hitting him to the body. He was, you know, he had his legs lifted up or something like that, you know? So, yeah, he went all out then. Nikki Blue Eyes, peace out. Have a blessed day until next time. Nikki Blue Eyes, have a great day, Nikki. We'll see you tonight, hopefully. Did you watch Mike Tyson on Logan Paul podcast? Great stuff. I did not. Fury too fat to move around when AJ is stalking him. Just too fat to move around. I don't think Tyson Fury's fat no more. He's just bad built. Yeah, Skrilla 50. Yeah, we're going live tonight. When I get in, we're gonna go on that fight live. I might be a little late because I'm running behind, but I will be there for the fight. So Shaq Sauter, what's up, Kirk? Good to see you. Speaking facts and counterpunching. Bless, brother. Shaq Sauter, appreciate you, brother. Counterpunch to you. Appreciate the super chat donation. Support is definitely respected here. Not demanded, but respected. It's all about gratitude. Not entitlement. That's a different thing. No, let me get another super chat, dude. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, dude, what are y'all doing? You see some of them guys, he preaching and shit. Give me your money. Like, yo, whatever. Support Counterpunch. He's real and speaks his mind. Snarly, appreciate you, brother. It's on YouTube. The podcast is okay. Impulsive. Mike Tyson does a handful of shrooms and pets a pigeon. Damn. Mike's crazy as shit, though. Yeah, and doing really bad freestyles, too. So bad. Yeah. Fucking tap dancing and shit. That's basically what that really amounts to. Tap dancing for fucking super chats. I'm like, dude, whatever. Whatever works, I guess. Yo, what's going on? The champ. Alexander Knox, counterpunch to you. Wilder can't fight telephone booth style at all. Like he literally can't throw inside a punch. Is embarrassing. Sewell A, you said the realest shit of the day about Wilder. Now that's facts. Wilder cannot fight. Tap dancing to the bank. Snarly Crows. Oh, man. But, no, back to Wilder. Yeah. Sewell A. You're absolutely right. I think that he doesn't know how to fight in the end. But look, like I say, he's not the only one. He's not the only one. He's not the only guy that can't fight on the inside. A lot of fighters can't. If you notice, a lot of Cuban fighters don't, because it's more like an amateur style. And then it's sad, though, because if you look at Wilder's not a Cuban at all. He don't have the pedigree for one, but it's like this. If you are a guy that you didn't learn, that just shows he didn't learn much more than amateur. That's what it means. That means no one showed you how to get in, dip under, create space, throw uppercuts. Now, physicality has a lot to do with it, too. So Wilder is a taller, longer guy. So it's kind of, it's not going to be naturally that type of fit for Wilder to fight on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think Wilder should get better at throwing combinations from the outside, like Lotta. Like Lotta will throw 1, 2, 3 combinations, but he knows how to move left, right. He knows distance. He knows how to slip punches. He knows how to catch and shoot. Those type of things. He does that very well. And he's not very, because he has long arms. So, but he's not very, he's not like an inside fighter either. Like he's learned how to throw uppercuts and rights. But it's like when it's like Lara is a guy that hasn't really developed. He's learned something from Ronnie Shields, but then Ronnie Shields don't want to get him too far over, because like finesse pure boxers like Lara are guys that like to sit on the outside. Maurice Chapman, fighters and promoters are stealing from fans, making useless fights. We don't want to see for high pay-per-view rates. I only pay for quality fights. Maurice Chapman. Counterpunch to you. Look, it's a thing, and a very important, powerful thing, and a term you should apply. boycotting. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of times, right, apps I think should be better, because if you're paying a monthly subscription, you're not paying for bullshit, right? They get people by pay-per-view. Jay Rodriguez, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Boxing Logics United, somebody need to change their name. Chuck Hold. Oh, Cuckold. What the hell is Cuckold? I don't know what that means. Yo, people throw Counterpunch more donation. Hey, Kurt, are you subscribed to Mrs. Fino Boxing? I am. Joshua stops Joyce easy. Brazil had an amazing chin before Joshua softened it up. In my opinion, Joshua stops him with a much coming back. You know, a lot of people don't understand Joshua can punch like a mother sucker. They don't get that. Hey, Kurt, are you best life? Counterpunch to you. Counterpunch to you, my friend. I hope everything is good. Is Oscar Rivas ever going to fight again? That's a very good question. And then, you know, he was thinking about that. He's trying to get a rematch with Dillian White. Dillian White ain't going to fight him again. That shit ain't going to happen. And then if anything, that's a demanded fight more than any other thing. If you want to talk about injustice and bullshit, you know, and I like Dillian White, but like it was too many things. The gloves weren't really, well, they found out about the gloves the last minute, right? Yes, Lotello, I'll get to that in a second. The shit in his system, they were not notified, right? Those type of things should have been at least mentioned. But then if they did hear it, they probably would have blown it out of proportion and we wouldn't have got the fight anyway. So, you know what I mean? But still, to keep a corner in the dark about some kind of findings is wrong. That shit should be overturned and then they should fight again for it. You know, that should have been a no contest. But anyway, Slotello. They're saying Spence, the LDBC is saying Spence is more popular than AJ by using money and ticket sales while totally ignoring that. Yeah, they do that. They're doing their job. They're just doing the damn job. You know, they promote Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a PBC Al Heyman fighter, Showtime. They promote that side. They promote the idea of pay-per-view. You know what I mean? And the thing is, if they were really trying to promote that, though, the right way, they should really be mentioning, hey, guys, buy this fucking fight. You know what I mean? Buy the fight. You know, D. Hodges, what's up, Counterpunch Boxing and chat, LDBC salute family. D. Hodges, you on your, you support the LDBC. Not all of them are bad, but I'll tell you this. Tell them to promote more boxing, you know, like people buying, you know, like links. I know one thing, Boxing Ego, at least he will have a link to the subscription. Like, hey, this helps the channel. If you get the app or you get the link to that fight from here, you know, that helps. That helps the channel, but it also helps the fighter. See, it ain't us that's going in there getting our brains beat out. It's the fighters. If we care for the fighters, I mean, if we really care for the fighters, we would support the fighters. You know, not support channels that's supposed to support boxing, but only support themselves. You know what I mean? The love for the fight game is the real focus. You know, not channels that think a certain fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would help tremendously. Bro, I like your channel, but that counterpunch thing you say is pure cringe. Okay, that's what it is. You got to cringe. Andy Cole, he gets the bell, he scores a goal. Ozzy Schmidt, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you, man. I hope everything is good with you, man. I got you, Garcia hands. I got Garcia hands down. Okay, we got to see. Got to see if Garcia's. We have to see if his skill and power matches the hype and the following. That's what we have to see. That's the big question mark about Ryan Garcia. I honestly want to see if Ryan Garcia can take a punch. you know. Joyce needs more opportunities now. Well, I think, back to Oscar Rivas, he signed with Top Rank. So what the fuck are they doing with him? That's right. Mr. Ramos. Yeah, so no watching it on bootleg sites. Yeah, don't promote shit like that. Promote the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do it. You will never have me here talking about, hey, you want to see the fight free? Fuck that. What are you talking? And this is what pissed me off. Somebody made a video. Oh, look at the million illegal streams that they watched. Most of that shit was in America. And you can't add that to ticket sales, moron, because nobody bought the shit. That was illegal ticket. You guys are making videos about that, trying to make that legit, like, oh, people are really watching it. No, dickhead. It just proves that people don't want to buy shit and not trying to promote shit. And that's sad. That number represents the people that ain't buying shit, that don't want to support the fighter, but want to see people get beat up, put their blood, sweat, tears, soul on the line, and not even pay them for it. That's like motherfuckers going to see a fight that snuck in. You know what I mean? Oh, I snuck in this bitch. I didn't pay. I went through the back. Great. The LDBC member BFTB review is only 20 in the UK and 100 over there. Yeah, in some places it is 100 over there. It is 100. Campbell already lost twice, and watching his fights, yeah, he's good, but I think Garcia will win. I think honestly it's like 20 in the UK. Some fights are 75. Like Floyd fights are $100. His fights are $100. So, that's what that is with that. But yeah, they are much, much more expensive over here. The LDBC member, went on a racist rant against Africans and Nigerians because they support AJ. He's extremely weird. Well, I don't know. I mean, you do have a group of African Americans. They have a false sense of what they think Black consciousness is. They like, those are the type of people don't call themselves Africans. They call themselves just Black. Like diaspora. A lot of people don't know what the fuck that means. So they are just ignorant people. You know what I mean? They're ignorant people. Like, oh, like blast Nigerian for supporting AJ. He doesn't like AJ, so he blasts a whole nation, whole Nigeria for that. Like, his people are from Nigeria. He went to school in Nigeria. They're gonna support him. That's like fucking Canelo. That's like Andy Ruiz, really, because Andy Ruiz grew up in California, but he fought for Mexico, in the Olympics, shit like that. You know what I mean? That's like him blasting Mexico if he hated Andy Ruiz. It doesn't even make sense. It's stupid. Just dumb. So, yeah, I don't, like, that's just, he does not like Anthony Joshua. And I was watching Ring IQ. That's how I know who he is, because I was watching Ring IQ, and then they were going head to head, whatever, talking some shit about each other, to each other or whatnot. But he was pissed off, but a lot of people, they don't know. Like for a Black person in America to say, oh, well, Africans don't like us. And then it's like, well, how many Africans do you know? Yeah, you don't fucking know any. You just hear that, and you heard some other dumb fuck say that, and then you hear him say that, and then you take it for cash value. Then you start preaching the shit that you don't know anything about. Maybe they don't know anything about it. You know what I mean? That's how rumors spread. Oh man, you hear Africans don't like African Americans. Some of them shouldn't, because some of them are dumb as fuck. They're ignorant. A lot of people don't know. If you don't know something, It's just like, for a perfect example. Hey, do you like calamari? No. Have you ever had calamari? No. Okay, just say you haven't had it. Don't pretend like you've had it and don't like it. Like, you just say, hey, I've had it and I don't like it. Don't lie and say that if you know you've never had it. You know what I mean? Oh, well, yeah, it is pretty good. Now I've actually tasted it. But people have that mindset. You know what I mean? Porky and Terry interviews are great. Porky and Terry Chopping Dama. It's hating all races. Yeah, that's true. Hearn turned down. Well, it's another vital thing called self-hate. So that's a major bad. That's very, very bad. You know, where you hate yourself. That's bad. It'd be good if Wilder's next fight happens in Africa, so there is even a playing. And then that's what I'm talking about. Do you think, like, Deontay Wilder, like, he embraces his African culture? You know what I mean? Like, those people should acknowledge. You should, like, look at him. He's like on Afropolitan magazine, you know? So I think if Deontay Wilder was smart and he knows he has like 30% like Nigerian blood, right? That's a big number. That's over a quarter of blood. That's over a quarter of yourself, right? And I think if they were really trying to like manage, you know, and they would exploit that. They would use that. They would like, hey, this guy is Nigerian. He has Nigerian blood. He should visit Nigeria. I think he visited Africa. I don't know what part though. And you know what I mean? Build a African base. Start reading. Start looking up the culture of the lands that you are a part of. You know what I mean? Know what the hell Niger means. You know what I mean? So it's like that. It's like, you know, do you love your own culture but treat people? Winwood Cass represents. Literally, I've been in those other channels, chats voicing my opinion, and they all come at me with racist and childish bollocks and then delete my comments. Well, they do that, Adam. They do that. I mean, you know, because they want followers. They don't want people that have an opinion or makes them think. If you say something contrary to them, he's coming with that bullshit. It's just bullshit at that point. Oh, that's that bullshit. Delete, 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 you know? So you want someone to hear what you're saying, almost like a pastor. You want a pastor, you want that guy that's preaching, and you want the congregation to listen and to adhere everything you say. If you're not doing that, you need to get the hell out of that church. But I don't know. Tabula, I think all of them do. You know what I mean? I think all of them do. But I think but to go over to those channels, you're not going to change. You're not going to change Boxing Ego's mind. It's just that's his channel. He's going to say what he feels. And if you don't like it, you shouldn't be there. That's pretty much it. You know, it ain't going to be a channel like this. And then like, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. No, that's someone with a boxing ego. It's his ego. That's all he's talking from and through, his ego. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Ruiz got fat. No, Adam. Yep. But guys, I will see you guys here in about 5 hours, and we will be ready for a live show. I have content ready for you guys to go hour after hour. I will drop another video here in a second. Everybody on the chat has been counterpunched. Be safe, and I will see you guys in about 5 hours live. Garcia versus Campbell. Let's go. Everybody's been counterpunched. Peace.